There is not much to be said about the Sony WH-1000 that hasn't been said already. So instead, I will give you my own views on using these headphones in different situations over the past couple of weeks. So rather than make this a review, this is more of an average user's daily experience using these headphones and who these might make sense for and who should not bother with them. Inside the box, you have a very premium feeling case that matches the color of the headphones and has an expensive looking rose gold colored zipper nicely tucked into a sleeve. Usefully, there's also a netted holder on the back for any quick items you may want to stash here. Once inside, you see how neatly the XM4s fold away into their own compartment in the case. You get a small airplane seat 3.5mm adapter with 2 pins, not to be confused as an audio splitter. And you get a color matched 3.5mm cable that has a straight connector on one side and a right angled one on the other. Really useful and thoughtful. You also have a USB Type-C to Type-A charging cable but no power adapter. You also get a reference guide and a quick start guide, but none of these is too detailed and you will be better off accessing the user manual online, as is the trend nowadays. I'll let you make up your own minds in terms of the design. Some might feel that it's a bit dated, especially in front of the Bose noise cancelling headphones 700 and perhaps the Apple AirPods Max. And some might have a different choice of color. But personally, I really like the bray color, which is a mix of beige and grey, and with the gold accents as in on the Sony logo, I think it looks really nice in this color, although admittedly this color may get dirty over time with use, but for me, for my eyes, it was much better looking than the ubiquitous black color, and that is why I've chosen it. The left ear cup offers most of the buttons and controls. It has the power on and off button and a programmable custom button as well as the 3.5mm jack input. It also has the LED indicator light as well as a proximity sensor on the inside of the ear cup that lets the headphones know when you're wearing them or not. The right ear cup gets the USB Type-C charging port and the microphone hole, and it also gets touch-sensitive controls that you can use to skip tracks and increase the volume amongst other functions. Above the right ear cup, you have the R alphabet written in red, which makes the right ear cup easier to identify when putting them on. The headband is nicely cushioned and fits nicely on your head. The ear cups use a soft leather material that is extremely comfortable, and they actually fit around your ears unless you have very big ears. Now, from what I've read and researched, the clamping force is slightly more than the XM3 headphones. This was probably done to ensure that the headphones stay in place when you're doing some sort of active training. What I can tell you is that in terms of comfort, these headphones are as comfortable as anyone will find on their heads or ears to be. I have a particular dislike for wearing headphones for a long period of time, and these are no exception, but they are much more comfortable than any other headphones that I have tried in the past, perhaps with the exception of the Bose QC35-2s, which were equally comfortable. The clamping force on them is even lesser than the Sony, but I don't particularly remember them to be any more comfortable than this. Now, it's a known fact that these headphones offer some of the industry best noise cancellation on offer, and that is certainly true from what I've seen. And I've also experienced the Bose QC35-2. When I was getting these headphones, I was looking for a set of headphones that could do more than one task. I wanted a good pair of noise cancelling headphones for air travel, whenever in the future we're able to get back to that. I also wanted a pair of monitoring headphones for my videos to monitor the audio coming out of the microphone that I'm recording with. Another requirement was that they should sound good when listening to music or looking at videos on the computer. So all the primary reasons pointed towards an all-rounder that offered good sound quality as well as noise cancellation, plus a very comfortable fit on the head. Now, if you're into some sort of content creation, you will have come across a number of headphones that have been ranked very good as monitoring headphones. Prime examples of this are the Audio-Technica ATH M50X and the Bear Dynamic DT770 Pros. But if you look up the clamping force figures for any of these headphones, you will find that they are a lot stronger in terms of clamping force, and hence I cannot see them as being more comfortable than the Sony WH-1000 XM4. Those headphones also do not offer Bluetooth connectivity, and although there are Bluetooth versions of those headphones available, or at least similar ones, there simply isn't any competition when you want to get consumer grade features as well out of them. And that is when you look at what is available on the market that can double up as monitoring headphones as well as do duty for your travel and noise cancelling needs. One candidate that comes straight to mind is the AirPods Max. However, the price they come for and the weight of them is almost twice as much and twice as heavy as the XM4, and that makes them decidedly undesirable to me, even if they will work much better with Apple products and the sound quality's got to be better than even the XM4. But this is not a comparison, nor is it a review, so just know that the sound quality coming overall out of the Sony WH-1000 XM4 is pretty great. You can use the companion app to further fine-tune the sound coming out of the headphones. There are a number of wide-ranging options available within the app. The app itself is divided into 3 categories: status, sound and system. The status tab allows you to configure the master settings such as the adaptive settings based on your location, the connected devices and any recently playing files and controls for them. As you would expect, within the sound tab, you can adjust the equalizer settings, the ambient sound mode, the level of noise cancellation and other settings related to the sound coming out of the headphones. And as you've probably guessed, the System tab offers system settings related to connecting more than one device, turning the headphones off when you decide to take them off, etc. Now, in terms of equalizer settings, I personally like the bright setting the most. It enhances most of the vocals as well as the instruments. The bass is well defined, but it is not the focus, so that means that the treble and other sound attributes come through just as clearly. The best part about using these headphones is that there is virtually no lag when watching video. I have tried them with my MacBook Air M1, my iPhone and even my LG Smart TV. When watching Netflix or even the locally stored files on the TV, there is no lag to speak of. The bass and the sound coming out is full and offers a good surround sound experience without being too bass heavy. I also took several calls using the headset and also tried dictation with my iPhone and Mac using the WH-1000 XM4, and the results were pretty spectacular. The dictation function worked a lot better than when using the iPhone's built-in microphone, and the calls that were made were generally very clear and audible to the other party. A quick note on the battery. It's generally so good that it's something you don't think about. I go days without charging them whilst using them sparingly, and the USB Type-C connection makes it easy to juice them up. I don't see why they won't last the rated 30 hours easily. In terms of innovative features or wow factors, the touch-enabled controls on the right ear cup feel intuitive and work well. You can invoke your chosen voice assistant, increase or decrease the volume, skip tracks or accept and decline incoming calls. Now, like before, you can place your palm on the right ear cup to hear ambient sounds or to have a conversation with someone, and this is well thought of and works well. However, this time around there is another feature called Speak to Chat that, if enabled, will automatically pause whatever is playing and let the synthetic ambient sound in. Now, obviously, if you try and sing along, then this will be absolutely irritating. But even otherwise, this is a bit gimmicky, as whatever was playing before will not resume once you stop talking. And also, it only works on the first connected Bluetooth device, but not on the second. For this reason, I've turned this setting off. But it's certainly good to see innovation in this aspect, and I feel that with another generation or two of refinements, this can be a useful feature. In the end, all I want to say is this. If you're an audiophile, then you probably know the kind of sound quality you're looking for. If you're okay with having consumer-grade headphones that offer a good mix of sound coming out overall and excellent noise cancellation, whilst being affordable and being really comfortable on the head, then you cannot go wrong with the Sony WH-1000 XM4. The best part about buying the Sony is that they are generally discounted quite quickly compared to the Bose QC35-2s or even the noise cancelling headphones 700. Of course, the AirPods Max have been priced almost twice as much as these headphones and therefore are in a completely different price league. So that leaves us with the Sony WH-1000 XM4, and I think that at this price point, these are the best headphones that you can get, and they will please a wide range of users. I have no regrets in buying them, and they double up very well as monitoring headphones for my video editing purposes. They work very well as headphones to watch video and listen to general music, and when I get the opportunity to fly next, I will certainly try them on an airplane. But the noise cancelling performance around the house and around town has been generally excellent, and you really go into a sort of quiet cathedral mode as soon as you put them on. So overall, highly recommended. Let me know in the comments below if you found this video useful and if you have any specific questions relating to them. If you already own one of these, do let me know how your experience has been using them. Do check out my other videos on other tech products you may be interested in by checking the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.